The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the t-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
He's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst the ball while taking a free kick.
Can you imagine that?
He's had it nicked away. Cruyff. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's a key interception. Chance here to counter. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieri. Lee Kang-in. Can he get it through? Vieri. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Closing in on goal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Conte. Rijkaard.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
That is lovely. Shot could be on, and he's managed to get free. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Santa Clara are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of...
야,
Great
기대되지도
effort, but
않네.
no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Howson. Conte. And Koundé. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Thuram. Tries a measured ball. Corner given.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Van Bauten. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? Fires it in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That looks a decent ball.
아이고, 미안하다.
Thuram. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Azar. He has found the way through. Conte proves too strong. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram. Cruyff. De Jong. De Jong is the team's great visionary. Out to the right. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, this looks sharp. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Santa Clara have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Looking for options for movement. Lee Kang in. Not the most convincing of passes. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
안녕하세요.
And that has been cleared.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard thinks one through, and he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Koundé. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Shot a goal! And it's Kanté. Here's a shot! Will be quick to recover this. It's their second corner of the game. Hazard clears it away. Milan are looking to go forward now. That's been intercepted. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Vieri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's a good ball. He's found a way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. And Messi! Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. And still we await the first breakthrough. Rijkaard. It's a good run down the right. Green grass ahead of him. It's an excellent interception. That's going to go a long way. And it's Rijkaard. The ball's gone astray. Hazard is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Rijkaard. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Messi. Messi touches it back. Out towards the flank.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Hazard. Well read, nice interception. Looking for a runner.
그렇지, 갑시다.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 5. Número
Intercepts the
20.
throw. That's well read.
Número 4. Número 32.
That's a good ball.
Número
And the
20.
shot! Yes, he's done it! And surely that has won the day! No space, no problem.
Wow.
You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Fueron indicados
2 minutes to be
minutos
added on.
미안하다.
Threads one in.
와.
And he cuts out the supply. Chu. He's in plenty of space here.
와.
And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline.
까비 까비. 디비전 1승인가? 아, 1위셨네 역시. 쉽지 않네요 역시. 디비전을 상대로는. 81년. 링크업인가? 링크업 아닌가? 어떻게 이렇게 깜깜하게 가지? 시다.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
And it's Roberto Carlos. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicely intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vieri. Bastoni. For Xavi Alonso. Conte. Chu. Nicely weighted ball. Bergami. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well spotted. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And this is Hullet. Xavi Alonso. Nice looking ball. That is good alertness. Roberto Baggio. And it's Conte. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Xavi Alonso.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Mbappe. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Tries to play it through. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Santa Clara are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Davids. Italy looking to pass their way through.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's worked it through. He's come in hard.
그러다.
Vieri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto Baggio. Bastoni. Van de Ven. And it's Koundé. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. It's Vieri!
아직도 막는다고?
Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
어떻게 이걸 막았지? 와, 씨.
And that is out of play.
이걸 막다니.
Thuram. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, that's neat. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Conte. Bastoni. It's Xavi Alonso. Nice sequence of passes, this.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Zanetti. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Xavi Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Santa Clara clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, well played, well played. Kukçu. Conte. And it's Kukçu.
미안.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's making progress on the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Conte. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Passing is crisp and sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Kukçu. Nicely aimed pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Roberto Carlos. Now here's the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 32 abandona o relevado e vai entrar com o número 19.
Koundé.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yaya Toure. Dembele. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good-looking ball. Yaya Toure. Cannot be beaten that easily. Great vision. Thinks about the shot.
와.
This is Dembele. Crosses it in. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Roberto Baggio. Now, what about a counter-attack? And Koundé. Kukçu. He was under real pressure there. Looks to the other side. Bastoni. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Ferdinand. Thuram. Now it's Bale. Cruyff.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. Cruyff. So nearly the perfect ball.
Italy clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And now the breakaway. Xavi Alonso. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Højlund. Knocks it into space. Højlund!
까비.
Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. The ball goes in. Look at the space here. Decent chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Santa Clara really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
영상 음성 싱크가 안 맞아요.
Not yet. He's picked his way through. And they've caught Reed.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
아 그래요? 끝나고 한번 체크해 보겠습니다.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And claimed it back swiftly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. Played. There's the shot!
들어갔다.
It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Ah, been
오.
And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory.
싱크가 안 맞는다고요? 안녕하세요. 뭐지? 뭐가 문제일까요?
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love
볼게요.
for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got. It was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fake. Hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got
봅시다.
wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
아, 점수 21점인가? 점수 반영 안 한 것 같은데. 지금은 싱크나 뭐 괜찮은 점 봐주세요. 아이고야. 뭐하냐?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a cultured player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieri pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That's Bebeto. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rijkaard. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. It's Bergomi. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Salah plays it in. Van der Ven is there and he can get that clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Mbappe!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Neither side yet able to find the net. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now he's got space here. Kukçu. Azar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That has ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. Roberto Baggio. Now there's a far... and the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bebeto. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Mbappe. And he's got... and the shot!
Wow.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dida trying... oh, what has happened here? And it's Xabi Alonso. That's tidy. Great vision. Mbappe. There's the shot.
야, 진짜
In
인간적으로
he goes again. Goal.
몇 번을 막는 거야?
And that was his 20th goal for this team. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play
Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
너무 잘 막아요. 몇 번을 꽈는데 키퍼가 안 좋아서 그런가.
Kukçu. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Xavi Alonso looking for a runner. ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. Carlson getting this one clear. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the
와,
break.
세이브 4개.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
키퍼 90은 돼야지 좀 들어가는 공간이 좀 낮긴 낮다. 85. 요즘 시대에
Substitution on the field. Number 6. Bebeto.
Here we go again.
Number 19.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Number 4. Owen. Number 7. Gerrard.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Kunde. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Xavi Alonso. That is a great pick out. Vieri has it out wide and in space.
yeah.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Gerrard. Chance! Goal! Breda back on level terms. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
NAC Breda grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Owen. Owen looking to penetrate opposition lines. That is a brilliant interception.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Well, no joy this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
The attendance for this match was 52,044.
Rijkaard. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe driving forward, a man on a mission. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kochu. Well, now here's a good battle. He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
내일 가봐요.
Substitution on the field.
Number
So,
24.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Messi. Number 9, Hazard. Coming on the field.
Interception,
Number
his
13,
positioning was spot
Number
on.
17,
Robson,
Robson. Number 13,
played it back.
Rooney.
Threads one in.
Substitution.
And
오우씨 깜짝이야.
oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Robson battling down that right flank.
걷어보냐. 한 번 더 걷어.
And now they can clear their lines. Turns and goes back. Owen! They are queuing up to have a go here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a
이제
matter
싱크나 뭐
of making at
그런 거
least one of
없죠?
them
밀리는
count.
거. 라이벌.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. That's good play. Gerrard. Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way.
실수 한 번만 해주시면 감사하겠습니다.
There's the crossfield ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
오우씨.
He's cut it out, and the counter is on. And it's Baggio. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
힘들다.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
잡아줄게요.
Robson. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Robson is fouled.
에라드 림피언. 공짜로 끌어서 나온 겁니다. 공짜 선수라서 있는 거고요. 못하기보다는 무과금계에서 그나마 에픽 선수에다가 스탯이 나쁘지 않아가지고 쓰는 거죠, 사람들이.
Tonali.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
나가라.
We always
Okay.
look the favourite there. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Koundé. And here's Kukçu. It's a promising position. There's no flag.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's going to be
yeah.
disappointed with that. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. And it's played in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
혹시?
Now it's Bellingham. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling quality.
왜 이러지? 지금도 혹시 안 맞나요? 뭐지? 1초 빠르게 나온다고요? 왜 이러지? 그러네. 잠깐만요. 찾아볼게요, 방법을. 화장실 좀 다녀오겠습니다. 체크하면서. 왜 이러지? 지금도 소리가 먼저 나오나요? 큰일 났다, 지금.
instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're with my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages, a vacant modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
이거를 여기에 넣고, 아 지금은 혹시 싱크가 맞나요?